hello to all my friends in beautiful Spain. And I'm welcoming you to my home. I know I'm speaking to you in your homes where everybody is waiting out this virus. So I thought I would talk to you a little bit about one of the books that I've written that is now in your beautiful language. And it's right here. This is The Spell of the Tiger. I just thought I'd let you know how this came about. It was the second book I wrote in my career. I now have, 30 books or so to my name. But my first book was actually an homage to some of my heroines, Jane Goodall, Dian Fossey, Birute Galdikas. These were three ladies who had studied the great apes, our closest relatives. And that book was called Walking with the Great Apes. I thought, how wonderful to be able to write about these women like myself, who studied animals so like us that, for instance, you can get a blood transfusion from a chimpanzee. But for my second book, I wanted to write about animals very different from ourselves, animals that not everyone could identify with. So I thought, who could really use our understanding? Well, predators. Predators, as you know, this is the first class of animals that people wipe out when they come to a new area. So what I thought would be a really charismatic predator to write about. And I thought, that's pretty easy. The most beautiful, one of the largest, one of the most admired and most feared of the predators is the one that burns bright like a fire in the night. Tigers. But as you know, there's many species of tigers and they live all over the place, from Siberia to the tropics. Where would I concentrate my study and what would I look at? Well, that brought me to a wonderful library in Harvard. The Museum of Comparative Zoology has a fabulous library. And I just kind of marinated in the stacks looking at all the stuff I could find about tigers. I learned about one population of tigers unique in the world. They live in a place called Sunderban. It's a 10,000 square kilometer tract of mangrove forest that stretches along the Bay of Bengal between India and Bangladesh. A mangrove swamp where salty water meets fresh. And it's the only place in the world, as it turns out, where tigers routinely hunt people. They will swim out after your boat like a dog chases a car, and they will get on board, and they will eat you. So that was where I knew I wanted to go. Because here, uniquely, not only did the people get eaten by tigers, where you'd think that would irritate them, but they weren't hunting the tigers. Instead, they worshipped them. And I thought, what do they know? What do they remember? What do they understand that we in the West have forgotten about predators? And I went to learn from them their wisdom. That's how this book came about. Anyway, wishing you all stay safe and healthy, and at least you don't have a 400-pound tiger swimming after you. Think of that.